Hey, you guys. Whew. So it's been a while since I have recorded a video in this particular area. And I just wanted to, I guess, I don't know, just give a really quick catch up video because I didn't want to lose momentum. I guess I'm not losing momentum or lose my fire because I have so much to talk about. It's just that I have not found time or I'll say made, because we can make time to do so many things. But a lot has been happening. I think the last video that I recorded was my struggles as a mompreneur. And you know what? I am a mompreneur. It's a struggle, and but one thing that I realize is that I can't focus on anything else until I have peace in my home, meaning my family, myself, my husband, my 3 children are at peace and we can sort of kind of breathe. You ever get to this point where you feel like you're just suffocating and you know that it's time to move? Like, I have had many of these moments over the past few months and over the past few years, but I'm just really at that point where it's like breakthrough has to happen, right? Like, that's where I am. Like, that door being open is like creeping me out. But that's where I am. So usually what I would do, I used to get very overwhelmed with things. So if I didn't have peace in certain areas of my life, like, I would just quit. I would break down mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, I would just check out. And I'm very aware of that. I don't do that now, but it's just, I don't know, like, since this whole Georgia move didn't work out, and it just wasn't time. It wasn't God's timing for us to do that. And my husband came back, and now we have an apartment, but we got this apartment where we had to do so much work to it. Like, we had to, because we're paying like a very small amount of rent. So we agreed to just go in and fix it the way that we wanted to. We saw opportunity, but we also saw a vision, and we're like, okay, if this is how much we can pay a month, we'll go in and paint. And we had to paint and redo the floors, and and by the grace of God, everything that we have gotten as far as tile and paint and stuff like that has been free. But it's been almost 3 weeks since we've gotten the keys and have been working, in between hubby working and me trying to do things. And there's only so much that I can do as far as what needs to be done. And my husband is the handyman. So, it's just, you can feel in your life when it's time to move. And some things, like, you have to let go of. Even though it seems like it's good for the time being, that don't necessarily mean that it is. And I had to let go of some things. Like, just recently I had to text one of the friends of mine, and let her know that I can't work one of my my business right now, my It Works biz specifically. I just feel like I feel like my focus should be on other things, like building my own business. So even though I'm a distributor for this company, it's not my business. So when I could be making, more money, I'm making 10%. Yes, I want to build a team, blah, 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 blah. It's just, I let that go. Because I've been allowing that decision to linger for entirely too long. Like, if you get what I'm saying. I have been allowing that decision to linger for too long. Ooh. So I just let it go, because it's either I'm going to say yes and I'm going to work the business and see the vision, or I'm going to say no and let it go and move on in a good way, like release it and have peace. And that's where I am, because I kind of feel like it was something that was lingering over my head, and I felt obligated and I felt pressured. And I think when I feel pressured and obligated to do something, I don't want to do it, like especially when it comes to business, because business is a passion of mine and I want to love what I'm doing every day. And that connection, that's where the disconnection is for me, because it's not mine. So yes, I believe in the like affiliate marketing and and selling other people's product and stuff like that, but for me, God has called me to do so much more than sell someone else's product. Like, I have too many ideas and visions and stuff within me that God has given me to pour into selling someone else's product. Not saying that I don't support or I don't uplift or build other people up, because I love entrepreneurship, period. It's just I have a calling right now and I have to focus on it. So you have to know when to quit things, and you have to know if it's right, and you have to know if now is the time for it and if now is not the time for it. And right now is not the time. Like, I have to be doing other things. So I feel like a burden has been lifted. So now I can move on. But I still have to, everything starts at home. So I still feel like I cannot focus 100% on my business or my entrepreneurial endeavors until I have peace in my home, meaning my family and I have moved out and we are in our own place, and now we are building that foundation again, and we're building up again. And I feel like once this move happens, something will break. Like, I will feel this shedding of, it's a lot. So that's what's been going on with me. I'm just very tired and very hot, on top of like things just happening, you guys. Like, this past week has been, it's been amazingly interesting, but I still give God all the glory, because everything happens for a reason. I want to make sure that I don't make choices that will cause me to go in the wrong direction. And I'm not perfect. It's still a struggle, but I'm making sure that I stay very aware and I allow God into my heart and to speak to me throughout this process, because I wasn't doing that before, and that's what caused me to struggle. So yes, I won't quit and I won't give up on anything that is not mine and that is not in my reach. And with God, everything can be in your reach if it's aligned with what you are called to do, and if it's aligned with the purpose on your life. And in the beginning, things can seem all good and great, but as time goes by, it seems like a great opportunity, but not every opportunity is meant for you. And I have to learn to embrace that, because I know that I have a hard time letting go of things that seem good for me, but is not good for my destiny, my calling, or maybe the time right now. It'll come back around, but maybe not right now is the time. And I have to learn to discern that, and that's what it's been. So right now, peace is what I seek, and with my home first. And then peace can come in every other way. So that's what's been going on with me, you guys. That's what's been going on with me.